Hey, what's going on, guys? Hunter Live here, and today I'm bringing you guys another fragrance video. Now, if this is the first time you guys are coming across my channel, what I do here is I make fragrance related type of content, such as reviews, unboxings, first impressions, weekly fragrance rotations, things of that nature. Now, if any of that kind of stuff interests you at all, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It would mean a lot to me. But in today's video, we're actually going to be doing a review of the fragrance from Creed, and that is Creed's Royal Oud. So let's not waste any time and get right into it. All right, guys, so first off, we're gonna be going over the presentation of Creed's Royal Oud. So let's take a look at the box here. As you can see, you have the Creed logo right there. Well, actually on the top, but then you have the name of the fragrance Royal Oud right there. And it's in this nice black and gold colorway, which I think looks fantastic. And then at the box, you just have information from Creed on how they picked their kind of ingredients and things like that of the highest quality, of course, what you would expect with a brand of this high quality. And then at the bottom, you just have your batch code to authenticate the product and see when your product was actually made. Now, my bottle here, let's take a look at the bottle now. I actually have the 3.3 ounce bottle. It is the 100 ml. And this is actually a 2018 batch, but so it is fairly new. And at the bottom, you have your batch code right there in the middle. If you don't know if you can see that, it's kind of engraved. And at the back, there's nothing really at the back there. And then at the front, you just have the Creed Royal Oud, of course, with the nice gold cap. And then this thing does click in place, so you can pick it up by the cap, which I like, of course. And then there is the sprayer in this nice gold colorway, which is fantastic. Now, Creed has some of the best sprayers in the business, guys. Absolutely amazing. It shoots out a huge fragrance mist, which is great. Now, to go over this fragrance here, this fragrance was actually released in 2011, just 1 year after Aventus, which is probably their most popular fragrance. And this was perfumed by none other than Olivier Creed. He did make this fragrance. He also made Aventus, I believe, Green Irish Tweed, Silver Mountain Water, and those kind of fragrances here. Now, in my opinion, this is probably the darkest fragrance that Creed actually makes, since they usually stick with that the kind of fresh scents and things like that. Now, this is actually my first Creed, guys. I did talk about it a little bit in my weekly fragrance rotation video, but I would always go to Saks Fifth Avenue and spray this and just smell it. I was always addicted to this fragrance, guys. It just blew me away. This thing will always be in my collection no matter what. It's probably my favorite fragrance in the world, to be quite honest with you. So let's just hurry up and go over the note breakdown really quick here. All right, guys, so on the top notes of Creed, when you first spray this, you're actually gonna get, actually the Creed signature freshness is actually gonna get this in the opening, which is bergamot, lemon, and pink pepper. Now the pink pepper, you do get quite a bit with that little bit of spiciness and kind of got like a rosy kind of touch to it, which I do pick up a lot. But then in the middle notes, you're gonna get, I think, Angelica. You're actually gonna get cedarwood, which is a big player in this. You get a ton of cedarwood in this, guys. And then in the base notes, you get agarwood, which is oud. You also get sandalwood, which gives it a nice creamy vibe to it, and you get musk. Now this thing opens, like I said, with the freshness of the lemon and bergamot. That lasts about probably around 30 minutes or so. Then you get down to the kind of a dry down in the middle. You get that cedarwood, which you pick up a ton with this, guys. And then it dries down to a really woody, creamy sandalwood and oud. Now I think the oud brings out a nice touch in this fragrance. As you'll probably hear if you hear anyone else talk about this fragrance, they don't pick up oud at all. Now, from my personal opinion, I do get some oud. I do smell it. It's absolutely there for sure, 100%. But it's not a heavy oud. Kind of like what Irwin Creed said. They didn't really want to make a heavy oud, just kind of light. Since a lot of people don't actually like oud, that's why this would be a great fragrance for you if you wanted to just kind of start off and like smelling oud and you're not really that big of a fan of it. You can definitely try this fragrance here, guys, since it's not that heavy in the oud department. Now, as far as longevity and projection, guys, this thing is a beast of a performer. I get anywhere from 8+ hours of this, and I mean 8+ good hours, so it's still kind of projecting. It projects really heavy in the first, I would say, probably 4 to 5 hours. Then you get a little bit less of a projection, kind of like a scent bubble, and it pretty much stays on your skin, guys. Like when you spray it, it stays on your skin for probably 12 or so hours as a skin scent. So this is a fantastic performer, guys, in that aspect there. Now, let's see here. Okay, so if I were to actually rate this fragrance, I would probably give this a 10. I believe this is an absolute masterpiece from the House of Creed. Since, I mean, this is their first take, like I said, on a darker, woody kind of fragrance. And they did a fantastic job, for sure. Oliver Creed did a great job on this fragrance, guys. Now, if you are looking for, obviously, a darker fragrance from Creed, definitely get your nose on Royal Oud. I don't think anyone could dislike this fragrance. I have got comments on this fragrance as well, which usually Oud kind of fragrances aren't a crowd pleaser, but this has got me multiple compliments, guys. So this is a good fragrance for that, to be honest with you. Now, I would actually wear this probably in the fall. This is like fall in a bottle, since the oud woody kind of vibe. Definitely winter. This thing is, I mean, this thing in the winter, it's just so dark. It just, it punches winter in the face, to be honest with you. That's how powerful this thing is. So in the cold winter months, like here in Ohio, you get down to like 10, 20 degrees. This thing will project and perform as it should. Now, as far as the price go for this, I believe a 50 ml bottle is $375 for retail rate. And then the 100 ml bottle like this goes for $525. So it is very, very expensive for a fragrance, that is for sure. But you probably can find this on discounters and things like that for sure too. But that's just the retail rate on what Creed says. Now this fragrance, I mean, it actually did go up in price. It used to be cheaper. But that's like any Creed, they always raise their prices for some reason. But yeah, guys, that is my review on Creed's Royal Oud. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Comment down below as well if you guys ever tried this, or what are your thoughts on Royal Oud. I'm definitely curious. There's not many reviews about this, surprisingly. I think it's actually very underrated in the House of Creed, to be honest with you guys, since this is probably my #1 fragrance from that house. But yeah, definitely please leave me a like if you liked the review. Comment down below and subscribe if you guys have not, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everyone.